decides when he's going to move in, and he forces you to mass roaches or mass hydralisks at about the 10-minute mark, and they just don't, you know what I mean? And that's too late. Your timing window with roaches or hydralisks is, the 9-minute mark. So he forces players like even Dimaga and UniQ to mass those low-level Zerg units, those what are more mid-game units, and that's it. And then he controls the army and slaps them around for 5 minutes and finally finds an opening.
That's right. And we're going to go ahead and get Fire Silver in here so he can go ahead and do some casting with us for this final game. So you're going to be taking the lead on this one, man, as we get into the second game of the Craft Cup.
Oh.
Finals, yeah. All right, everybody, welcome to Imba TV, where everything is in balance. We've got RoxkisPomi facing off against UniQ, and this is going to be a PvZ. This is game number 2 in this best of 3 series between these two. This is the finals of the EU CraftCup Lite number 35. Why don't you go ahead and take us away, Fire Silver?
Yeah, I'm surprised that UniQ picked this map. It's, 4-gate is pretty hard to defend on this map, and the choke near the natural can either pay off really well or lose you the game. Personally, after seeing how good his force fields were last game, this really would have been the last map I'd pick. But it could pay off if he tries to do an early push and he's got those spine crawlers, because that choke will help with the spine crawlers. I think Pomi will probably do the same this game, a 3-gate robo expand, just because of the natural and he can the choke, and he can just force field it. But we usually see in these kind of best of 3 matchups at the second game, they usually go for some sort of aggressive play style to try and get an easy win.
Yeah, for sure. And we see the first scout going out after that gateway has been laid down by RoxkisPomi. So he's going to be able to see what his opponent is doing, and that is pretty much just laying down the early extractor and the spawning pool. Besides the extractor being a little bit early, pretty standard play for both these players so far.
Yeah, I mean, getting the gas before pool, you can do. It gives you the gas quicker, and you can get metabolic boost as soon as that pool hatches. Pomi on the other hand getting his gas, and yeah, standard opener, gateway. Expect to see a cybernetics core.
Yeah.
But, we could see some 2-gate play even.
It's interesting to see what's going to happen. We do see that this first drone is going to go into RoxkisPomi's base, and we see this building being a cybernetics core.
Yeah, I think Pomi wants to put a pylon down at the natural again to do
prolong the expansion.
Yeah, postpone that hatchery from going down. So buys him some time.
And there are some Zerglings coming out right now. He's going to need to do that. And if we look at the resources, we do see UniQ is looks like UniQ is saving up for that expansion as of now. And there is that pylon.
Yeah, he's going to have to pull. Well, he's got some Zerglings out. Probably needs a drone to pull off. Yeah, there goes the drone. I think he'll manage to get the pylon down again this time before the hatchery goes down. Depends how close you can get. Oh, he's cancelled it. And no, he's not going to bother putting another one down. Chrono boosting his warp gate research. Zealot comes out, getting rid of the scouting drone.
Almost. It's actually at 9 health and gets away.
So yeah.
So
I think he's going to fast expand again.
Yeah, he very well could. Some Zerglings moving across the map now. We'll see if they're going to be able to do anything. Maybe take out this drone, and I don't know. It's still got full shields. It's going to get up that ramp.
Yeah, I mean the third expansion, is really hard to take on this map. I mean you've got the gold, but with those rocks there, it can delay you getting it, or you can try and go for the riskier blue mineral patch at the very north point. And then it's the same with Protoss, but the thing is with force fields you can easily block those 2 ramps that go down to the gold, and it shouldn't be a problem getting that for Protoss. But Zerg, on the other hand, it is going to be quite a challenge to get the timing right to get your third expansion.
That's for sure. And we do see in the back of the mineral line, we've got 2 gateways going down right now.
Yeah, it's heavily leaning towards a 3-gate robo. He has got a sentry sitting right in between the cybernetics core and the gateway at his ramp. So obviously he wants to play kind of safe and force field that if anything comes up. So yeah.
Do you think Protoss is going to try to kill anything that spots gateways number 2 and 3? Or do you think he doesn't care whether that's found out?
You know, he probably will. He probably will react by sending out, a stalker or whatever to try to take care of an overlord. Because it is built in the way back of his base. He probably doesn't want his opponent to see it right away.
He does have a Zergling, though, behind that mineral line, and he has seen the expansion go down. So, yeah. I think the whole reason his Zergling was there because he wanted to see if he was actually going for the 3-gate robo again, which he probably suspected he will do.
And here we go. We've got Zerglings trying to take out some rocks right now. Roach Warren just about to finish up. And Stalker warping in to try to do some damage to those Zerglings. Pick off some free kills, why not?
I mean, those back rocks could play a big part in the mid-late game if Zerg breaks them down because, most people just leave a pylon there, so you never know. He could go and break that down with some roaches.
If he can break them really quick and get roach speed and Zergling speed, which he already has, he can play a little bit of ring around the rosy, but that timing window is almost closed. He's got another 45 seconds to do that, and he doesn't, I don't see does he have roach speed yet? No.
Nope.
So that strategy's out the window, so.
Lair Tech is up and roach speed is on the way now. We do see some more Zerglings coming out, and we see that UniQ is only using 2 extractors to harvest from, as UniQ decides to go for those back rocks one more time, and here comes the Protoss to try to deal with this Zerg infestation in the back, from going into the back of his base. The force field's going down, those Lings running around it just fine. But more and more force fields being planted as these roaches go back up to try to take care of these rocks. He's definitely trying to push hard.
Yeah, Protoss is going to be in a bad position if they do manage to break through, but, he's trying to hold him off. Force field's going to be a key role here if he can keep the Stalkers alive long enough.
That's right. And those Stalkers getting some good shots off. He's going to have to move those roaches back. UniQ does move those roaches back, and he's going to meet up with the other 4 roaches that are here with the other Lings, and maybe we're going to see some more conflict here getting into it. And here we go. Lings trying to go around and hit the sentries. And force fields being laid. I don't know, man. Forward pylon coming down now.
The hunted has become the hunter.
Yeah, those sentries are out of energy, so none of them can actually make any force fields, so it's going to be very dangerous now. I think he's just going to crush this small Stalker.
That's right. More
and
roaches,
sentry ball.
More roaches and Zerglings are on the way. This pylon's going to get taken out right now. Some more Stalkers being warped in, coming to help. These roaches doing some great damage here. But those Stalkers also doing... Oh, and here we go. We've got 5 units warping in right now. As these roaches have to run back to the base, or scurry back to the base in that way. And 6 more of them are on the way out.
The problem is UniQ has sacrificed his economy to do this really quick push. He's down by 5 worker units, and if Protoss can survive this and move up another tech level, he'll be in big trouble.
That's right.
Well, Zerg needs a 3rd base.
There are no sentries out on the field right now for Pomi. And look at those roaches go down. More and more units being warped in. Oh no, UniQ is going to need to do something here. We're going to see all the drones come off the line to defend against this. He really needs to take out this pylon. But at this point, it's not looking that good for UniQ. Let's see if he can pull it out. Be able to kill off all these Stalkers. He takes down quite a few. And, oh man, more Zealots warp in. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Well, I think he tried to do the breaking the rocks and using the speed Zerglings and speed roaches to run Protoss in circles around this you know what I mean, around his main and his expansion, but it failed, and I don't know what he can do now. I think Zerg's in big trouble.
Yeah, he desperately needs a third base, and obviously due to positioning,
he's not going to get it.
Just isn't going to happen. Yeah.
And I think his plan was to never get to the third base stage. His plan was to finish up with two, you know what I mean? Like do a 2-base timing push, take out those rocks, and use the speed of his roaches and zerglings to, you know, run him in circles. That didn't happen.
And it would help out a lot if he had some creep tumors and creep spread going down.
Yep.
So here we go. Roaches pushing in again. Stalkers getting taken out, but these roaches taking some heavy damage, man.
And Pomi's at 43 probes, whereas UniQ's at 36 drones, and both players are running on 2 bases. The economy is heavily tilted in Pomi's favor right now, and Pomi knows this as well. He's happy to trade, you know, stalkers and zealots for roaches. He'll trade these all day long. Tech up to a Colossus and call it a day.
And yeah, that's exactly what it looks like he's doing. There is a robotics facility going down, as well as no robotic support base. But look at this. Protoss moves out of UniQ's base, and UniQ takes out that pylon. Food capsule or supply blocks Pomi, and now Pomi is going to run these units back for their life. Two sentries just go down, and these stalkers are on the run.
Oh. Now he can't go through this narrow area. Now what he has to do is go after the rocks.
That's right, and
that's what he's going to do.
Sitting at about 300 life. Oh man, he's going to be able to take him out right there.
No,
force fields get placed down.
A frantic struggle. This is a frantic struggle for survival.
That's right, back and forth right here. What a finals! Let's see if
and look at this. Oh, I hope
pull
he goes
something
up
out of the bag here.
I hope he can climb the ramp here. He's going to go up the ramp with the Zergling.
Oh, and he's going to waste the energy of the sentry.
Right.
That's right. Oh, and look, is he going to be able to make it in?
Now, right now, Protoss has got 9 stalkers, 4 zealots, and 1 sentry.
Oh, and here we go. Ling's going into the main mineral line here. Going to try to do some damage to the probes while there is a main attack going down in the front of Pomi's base. Pomi does have an immortal out, and that immortal is going to do some heavy damage to these, to these roaches. Yeah, for sure. But it was a decent attack by UniQ. UniQ is going to go and have to tech up a little bit. He is getting a Hydralisk Den right now.
Yeah, no. Despite all of that, Pomi still has 10 more harvesters than UniQ. So let's see what he can do. It's going to be all about using the Zergling speed, but these 3 sentries should shut it down.
Yeah, I think UniQ really needs to play a bit more passively here and go and get himself a 3rd expansion, because you can't win equal bases as Zerg, and unless it's some sort of good timing push.
And here he goes.
Well, he's going to use the speed
going in the back right now. And he needs to do something right here, trying to supply block, and he does successfully supply block his enemy as he moves these roaches forward. They're taking out stalker after stalker.
The problem is the 2 immortals are annihilating.
That's right, and it looks like he is focus firing on those immortals. Great job here. He's going to take out both those immortals, and these stalkers are in trouble.
Unbelievable.
Oh man, it looks like UniQ has pulled it out of his hat. Look at this.
The UniQ, specially designed UniQ will be available on sale at the Imbalance TV website after this series.
And UniQ takes the win. We're going into a 3rd game. This could be montage of pain-worthy, guys. Let's see this 3rd game, and good luck. And let's. Oh man, I'm so stoked to see this. That was a great comeback. Fantastic.
He looked like he was in so much trouble.
Oh yeah.
So hats off to UniQ. Great play, and that it's. I think the reason he picked that Blistering Sands map was he had the specific speed Zergling and speed Roach strategy.